Hi guys. Okay, so I am still doing some update videos, and I guess I wanted to give you some real talk advice again. This is now day 4 from my surgery. It's Monday. My surgery was on Thursday. So what's it put us at like 96 hours post-op? And I was going to show you my drops. So here are the 3 bottles that I'm supposed to be taking once every basically every meal time and then right before dinner, so 4 times a day. I have a complaint. I'm going to complain a little bit in this video. Look at these bottles. They're not, I guess this one's beige and this one has like a gray cap, but they are not that awesome to be able to distinguish from each other. So I had my husband like write on them the frequency of when I should take them, because they're different. Like this one's the Tylenol for the eye. This one's the optional one. So if I don't feel pain, I don't have to take that one. And like this one was awkward because the first day it was once every 1 hour, but after the first day it was once every 2 hours, and then on and off with the preservative-free drops. So and he was so funny too, because he was like, I wrote 1 on it. And I'm like, well, can you write 2 on it? He's like, can't you just remember that the 1 is a 2? I was like, well, dude, just do what I tell you to do. And also, look, I wish, so if I had a suggestion for the manufacturers of these bottles, I would make them distinguishable from each other. So the white, all right, fine, white. Maybe make one black. Maybe make one polka dot. Something for somebody who can't see very well, which is the position that I'm in. Or maybe keeping in mind those colorblind people too. So that's my real talk advice on the manufacturers of these awesome bottles, for those of us who've just gone through PRK surgery. Okay, so here's some other real-time advice for those of you who are going to be at home recovering from this surgery. It's still, my vision is still like not awesome. I'm having flashes of good vision, which is so encouraging to me. And then it'll kind of go away, and it'll be back to that legally blind, blurry, or like, fuzzy vision. And like I said, I've just been resting mostly, which is good. But, it's getting to be really beautiful outside, and I'm getting a little bit of cabin fever. So if you know that you're the kind of person that needs to do a lot of activities and wants to be active, be prepared when you're in your recovery to understand that there's going to be some limited independence for you. And how are you going to deal with that? And are you okay with that? Like my husband, he's at work right now. He's not around to entertain me or get me the things that I want or whatever. And there's certain activities, like I'm supposed to stay away from dusty, dirty environments. Even when I have perfect vision, I'm a little clumsy, so I'm hesitant and I'm not doing it. But one of my favorite hobbies is gardening. So even just repotting a plant right now, I don't think I should do, lest I blow up, I don't know, something of potting soil into my face and have a bad day. So there's activities you're going to really want to do that you're not going to be able to do. And mentally being able to get over that and find some other way to distract yourself. Because, again, you're going to watch a lot of these videos and people are going to have these huge pity parties for themselves about stuff they can and can't do. And I guess I'm having a little one right now. But anyway, so day 4, things are going all right. I have my 5-day checkup tomorrow. Oh, another thing of advice I wanted to say is, if you have a nice support system, or even if you don't have a nice support system around you, it's good to have a conversation with the people who you're going to live with about what you're going to be capable of and not capable of during your recovery. So like I told you, I was like running around, or not running, I'm going around the house and unscrewing the light bulbs. Well, guess what? That's like bugging my husband. He's like, I can't see, it's dark. And I'm like, well, when you're in the bathroom, you can like rescrew that light bulb in if you want. Do what you want, but this is what I'm gonna do. So have that conversation ahead of time that these things might happen, and you know, have your partner or your family aware that there's some things you're going to do or not do. Um, I can't imagine, by the way, having this and being responsible for small children or being responsible for much, because I am not doing much of anything. Certainly not taking care of anybody but myself right now. So if you can have a helper assist you with some of those duties, if those are your responsibilities, you're going to have to. Also, like I was saying, if you're like me, you've gone from being a pretty solely independent person to somebody who can't, like, I can barely watch the television. So I've asked my husband to turn down the brightness on the TV and turn down the contrast. And this is even when my eyes were closed and I'm sitting on the couch with the TV on, I can see the flashes of brightness come on. So I asked him to do that, and he did, but then he was like, oh, all the colors are different. Like, he wasn't used to that, and he complained. I totally understand, but there's going to be things that maybe you're going to have to compromise on. Oh, and again, remind people that they might have to be patient with you and you with them. Because again, we were watching something and I look up and I kind of was like, we were watching a horror movie and I was like, is that Peter Cushing? And he's like, it's Peter Cushing. And I was like, I can't see very well. He's like, oh yeah, that's Peter Cushing. And he denies that he was snarky the first response, but I feel like I detected some sarcasm and snarkiness, and you just have to remind your family or your partners, like, I just had laser surgery on my eyes and they're healing over, so I can't see, and for them to be patient with you, and for you to be patient with them, I guess, if they're in a place where they forget those things. So those are my little things for today. I woke up. Ooh, look at that! Sun's coming in. I woke up, I guess, having kind of a little pity party for myself because it was so beautiful out and I wanted to be outside. But I'm on the last disc of Moby Dick, and we're gonna see what happens with old Ahab. Sad, sad story, by the way, guys. Sad story. And this whale, this nasty, humongous whale that's only out to get old Ahab. I'm doing that, and then I fell asleep, of course, during the last disc, so I gotta get back to that. But day 4, things are going all right. Maybe you'll hear from me again. I'm really having fun with these videos. I hope you're having fun watching them. All right, see ya.